What's going on, guys? Ironcane here, back on our Dragon Ball The Breakers Season 5 video. I just wanted to talk about the current state of Dragon Ball The Breakers, and I figured what better way to talk about the current state of Breakers than actually just queue up live, right? So, pretty much just want to talk about where my head's at with the game. I want you guys to let me know where your guys' heads are at with the game, how you're enjoying the game, how the queues are, how the summons are going, how your Survivor matches are going, how your Raider matches are going, how your thoughts on rank, just pretty much everything revolving Dragon Ball The Breakers in general, basically. So, I am going to be completely honest with you guys with my thoughts about Breakers right now. Currently, I think, and I take no pleasure in saying this, I think we are probably in the lowest points of the game in terms of healthiness. And I think in terms of a player-based perspective, I don't think we are in that low of a point. We've definitely been at lower points. I think probably the lowest points we were at were probably Season 3, the later ends of Season 3, and the later end of Season 1 when Season 2 was delayed, right? That's probably the lowest points that I feel like Breakers has faced. The reason why I even would suggest that this would be one of the lower points for Breakers is purely just what the game has kind of become. Now, I've seen some people comment that, you know, that like this is what the game always was, like with this like stun meta, where like Raiders can't really do anything. Apparently this was always a thing, and just that people are now experiencing just because like a PC players, I guess, just with PlayStation, and from my experience, because we have a wider variety of players, the types of pre-mades that I guess are running all stuns, I'm not really running into as much. I guess just from my personal experience running into particular pre-mades back to back to back, and I feel like you guys are probably experiencing the same thing as well, at least based on the comments that I've been seeing. It's become way more apparent, and that's why when people like tend to point fingers at ranked, I ask you, do you really think ranked is the be-all, end-all, you know, answer to everything, all of our problems? I don't think it is. I've seen some people say ranked is the why, you know, we fight, you know, groups running this stuff, or like ranked is the reason why the queues are messed up. I want you guys to know, since Season 5 has launched, I have not been able to reliably do pre-mates. And this isn't even just for showcases. This is just like, say if I'm doing a live stream and I just want to play with you guys, I'm not able to do it. I'm not able to do it. And this is what it's like playing Breakers right now. This is what it's like. This is what it's like. The queue system is completely terrible, and I don't think it is because of rank. I just think the queues have been messed up this entire season since launch. I don't know if it's because of crossplay. I don't know if it's because of like an update. I have no idea why. And I think what they're banking on doing is just like putting it under the rug for now, and Season 6 patching out and making sure everything is like up and working, right? And I just don't think that's great, because you want people to be actively playing the game for as much as you can, not to have people just, I don't know. I feel like this game is kind of relying on the bursts that it receives at the launches of seasons and trying its best to maintain the players that it gains from those bursts, right? It's just a repeating cycle. It's a repeating cycle. Now, arguably, I think this season and last season had the highest influx of players at the start, because obviously we had Super Broly, we had Goku Black, we had Crossplay, just a lot of hype things happening in the past 2 seasons, and I think in terms of momentum, it's definitely been kept fairly well. I think this season has struggled a little bit to maintain that momentum. I think it started off incredibly strong, but just as the season has kind of gone on, I think it's very apparent that it's just not held on as well as Season 4 did. Now, to be fair, Season 4 is the anniversary of the game, but in my opinion, you know, looking back, I think the only like heavy-duty thing that made it feel worthy of an anniversary, I guess, were those daily rewards that we got in December, but I feel like those were more so holiday-based than like anniversary-based, right? But I was really hoping that this current Android event that's going on, you could see other players equipping androids. Unfortunately, equipping the Transpheres, to my knowledge, does not actually impact the progression of that event. We need 300,000 matches played with people playing as Cell as Raider, or as people equipping any of the Android skins. That includes the event one that I'm currently wearing, and that includes the paid 17, 16, and 18 ones as well, right? I was really hoping that they would introduce events where if you equip certain Transpheres, those Transpheres would impact, like, you know, rewards gain, maybe like a little boost or something like that. I feel like that would just, like, you know, it would kind of influence players to, you know, equip certain Transpheres for better rewards. It would just, like, add some more diversity in the matches. And I will say, it's not like you're just seeing, like, Super Saiyan Blue Gokus. It's not like you're just seeing Final Form Friezas. Like, you are seeing a variety of Transpheres. We have a lot of Transpheres in the game now. But I think what feels a little repetitive is just the execution of how things are kind of going. It's just basically like you're Raider, and multiple people are fighting you. You're, you know, it's basically just like, if you get caught, or if you get stunned, you use a break strike, and you try your best not to get caught or meleeed or stunned again. And if you do, you're probably taking a lot of damage, and it's kind of just like that, rinse and repeat, which I feel like is getting a little tiresome, at least for me.
You found a power key.
And it's just that you're like, Raiders, especially, and this isn't even with pre-mates per se, it's like really just the damage potential that survivors have has become so high that when you get caught, you can expect to take a quarter like worth of damage to your health bar, or more depending on like what Raider you are. That's why like Raiders like the Ginyu Force, who were considered to be like the best Raider in the game, if not top 3 by me and like many others, has fallen off quite considerably, considering the fact that they can't take a hit, dude. You just straight up can't take a hit anymore. Ooh, that was not the best usage of Rise there, but now I will say this combo into the Rise Jocko ship isn't like completely foolproof all the time. But if you're a Raider that doesn't have some sort of form of a charge or a dash, you're not catching survivors using it. You're not catching survivors using it. And even if you don't have instant rise, this Jocko ship on its own is still very good, right? Or you could just pop Flowing Device. Now, I mean, what's great about instant rise is that if you're being attacked, you don't have to, like, you know, set up the Flowing Device and, like, jump off of it. Like, instant rise is just, as it's, you know, advertised, instant, and you just pop the ship and then you're out of there, right? And its cooldown isn't really that long either. And I could count on my hands the amount of times I've been caught with Jocko ship. And when I mean caught, I mean like it's been destroyed, like close to the Raider. Sometimes Raiders will commit to the chase, and they will chase me all the way after I pop Jocko ship. But when they do that, they're wasting so much of their own time anyway. It's like kind of a win regardless, assuming other survivors are like doing objectives, saving civs, leveling up, buying sodas, all that good stuff. But I think what Breakers needs to do is they need to make a significant addition to Raiders. The last big addition that they made was the gauge system, which I think was a good system for sure. Because before, if you were trying to execute a survivor, if you had rockets or any sort of ability that would knock back the Raider, you could practically infinitely knock back the Raider. But now you at least have to deplete the bar. And there's also like a cooldown to the bar where if you do deplete it, you won't be able to knock back the Raider again for a short amount of time. Alright, so I'm going to try to find the key in E here. But again, I know people are kind of conflicted on ranked. I truly do not think that this game will be able to split up between ranked and unranked. I just don't think that we're there yet. If we're really struggling this much just for normal queuing, like just think about, is this running B already? Just think about how bad the queues would get for splitting it, right? When the queues are this kind of bad, not even kind of, just straight up bad without it. Like, I can only imagine how much worse it could get. And again, I think it kind of falls down to... Is he actually like fighting me? What for? I think it boils down to the fact that the queues are just messed up. I don't think it has to do with ranked. It might be crossplay, but I don't think there's one obvious answer in my opinion.
Holy hell.
Alright, I'm gonna start working on SDM here. I still think Breakers is very fun. I still think it's one of the most unique video games I've ever played. I think there is, I mean, not to be dramatic, but like hope for Breakers, right? I think what they really need to do is just make these queue systems work, bro. I think in, you know, a perfect world, the queue system will be great, and one day they'll be able to implement Raider queue, and that will pretty much be everything everyone wants, besides make the game free to play. So speaking of making the game free to play, damn, timed that a little wrong. Okay, oh. I don't know if he intended to do that, but that was pretty good on him. Tried it. Is he still chasing? No. Okay. But they need to add some form of pity, bro. It's, and I'm not even just saying this to be biased. I imagine you guys would agree. It's very frustrating to grind up 150,000 Zenny or get enough tickets for a multi, and you just are not getting the skill that you want. It is kind of sad that pulling a super attack is essentially a shaft. Like, it really does nothing for you, because all you really want or need is the skills. The skills are the only thing that have a benefit. Oof. I don't know how that happened. The hell was that? Okay, nice. We got all the balls. Yeah, for example, I have 2 million, like, spirit in the game. And essentially, that means nothing to me. It's a pointless currency. Like, sure, yeah, I guess it'll be nice when new transfers come out, and if I don't pull the super attack, I can just reliably always get the supers, but what's the point of being able to obtain that much, is my, you know, is my ask. Okay. I think we should have this game in the bag, but again, like, this is solo queue, and sure, like, we're not winning flawlessly here, but these are most of my games, dude. I'm pretty much just clapping Raiders left and right, and the games that I'm losing are typically because people are, you know, just a lot of silly mistakes are being made, or just like we're not defending, or we're not, you know, like, if I'm getting washed, it's pretty obvious why we're getting washed, right? I don't really think it's like there's that much like gray area as to why we lost the game. But I think the big changes I would like to see is like real events. And I said this in the past, but I still would like to see real events. Or like, say, I don't know, it's like something where you play as like, say in Saga characters, and you get bonuses and whatnot. And it's like, oh, if you play like Tien or like Goku with Kyle Ken Rush. And like, I'm just recording a video, guys. Like, this wasn't like, this wasn't for a bit. This wasn't for anything. Like, I'm just literally just trying to record a video talking to you guys, and we had a Raider Rage quit, right? It's just, it's a little wild. It's a little wild. I feel bad for this guy. What rank is he at? Because he's probably going to D-rank a bunch, because he just chose to quit. Yeah, he might be going back to S5, dude. That's really rough. That's really rough. But yeah, I would say the current outlook of Breakers, in my opinion, is really bad. The queues are awful. I can't play with you guys if I want to. I mean, I think in terms of content, I think they are getting a little bit better in terms of like, you know, giving us Transpheres, you know, not just like blowing their load all in 1 month and we have like a month of nothing. I think they are getting a little bit better. I think that the shop updates are like, they're fun, they're cute, but I don't think anybody is like really looking forward to like a new shop update. I think the big like things that people care about are obviously the season launches and then, you know, the Transphere launches as well, right? Beyond that, I really think they need to work on doing interesting things, whether it's boosts. I think they're trying with the events, but the thing is, the events are so... The events aren't fun because it's just what you would be doing anyway. It's just now you open a crate and then, woo, a capsule pops out. Like, who cares, bro? Like, yeah, all right, I'm going to get like a couple more tickets from it. Like, big whoop, dude. Like, I don't know. It's just like, it's really nothing crazy. And it's just like, for this, again, you're just wearing the costumes to get rewards. I feel like if you had to equip the Android 17 Transphere, that would be fun. The 18 Transphere, the 16 Transphere, or Cell, or like playing Cell was rare. You get like, imagine you get like bonus XP, you get bonus Zenny, bonus Spirit, just something, right? Or maybe you get like a unique shirt for like playing 50 matches with Cell or something like that, right? Or like playing 30 matches with 18, you get something, right? Or like, say if you deal this amount of damage with this super attack with 17, you get a reward. Or like, you use this many amount of Ki Blasts, or you fly this far with this transfer. Like, I don't know, just something fun, just something different, just something exciting, bro. Just like this whole opening crates, getting capsules, just really isn't enough for me. And for Raiders, I know people have talked about doing like some sort of like Dead by Daylight system, where they would like share passes. I don't think that's going to work because the Raiders kits are so tailored to them. It's not really something that could fit on other Raiders, really, in my opinion. Now, there are probably some skills that could be shared, but a majority of them, no, right? I mean, obviously super attacks can't be shared, but I more so mean like maybe active skills and passive skills could be shared, right? But I just feel like Raiders, you know, you got the custom voice lines, which are cool. You got the skins, which are cool. But that's really it. And then you can, like, reduce a cooldown by, like, 2 seconds. Yay. It's just like, I don't know. I just feel like Raiders need a little bit more flavor. They need a little bit more something. Because Survivors, they have Transpheres. They have Transphere skins. They have Survivor skins. They have just, like, customizable character skins. They have emotes. They have stamps. They have intros. They have outros. Like, Raiders got like 3 things, you know what I'm saying? Like, and Raiders, when I've spoken to other people like Resh or others, talking about like what they play this game for, most people are playing this game for Raider. Even though I think Survivor is the more satisfying and fun way to play this game, if anything, I think Raider is a little more frustrating and annoying these days. I think Survivor, I always thought Survivor was like more interesting to me. Just because like it's a team perspective and seeing like what you can do with your allies to like best a boss, right? Like Raiders are supposed to feel like bosses. Like they're supposed to feel OP. Raiders are supposed to feel OP. Like, I know people like complain that like, I mean, not anymore, but like Raiders OP, like in 1v1 situations, Raiders are supposed to be OP. I don't know how long I want to make this video. It's kind of just me ranting about breakers in general. There's probably some points that I want to touch on that I have not gone to, but maybe I'll talk and rant over this other game as we go. But this is the queues, dude. This is the queues with crossplay, and I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you now, and this is not a bit, this is not a meme. Look at my streams from Season 3. Look at my videos from Season 3. I assure you the queue times were lightning fast. Match after match after match after match. In Season 5, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, sometimes 30 seconds, and then it's back to 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I want to play with a party? Good luck. Good luck, dude. I don't know what it is with this. There's like region lock, but now there's coast lock. It's just like, it is ridiculous. Honestly, a part of me almost wants to take the risk because I understand why they do region lock. They implemented a region lock to avoid laggy matches because, be honest with me, when you play breakers, are you experiencing many laggy matches? Not really, right? Like, not really. Like, I can count on my hands the amount of laggy, like crazy bad laggy matches I've experienced on breakers in this season alone, let alone playing the entire game. So I just feel like that has to do with the region lock. But coastal lock? I don't know if coastal lock is necessary. I don't even know why they felt the need to implement something like that. And I really wish that when they make these changes, they share that with us, because they do these little updates in between and they don't really talk about what they're for. They're just like, yeah, just just a maintenance. Just don't worry about it. We're just maintaining something. Don't worry about it. The big maintenances, they're really in detail, which is great, and I love that. I just wish they would communicate with us more. I would love more surveys. We got one survey last year, nothing yet this year. I would just love ways to provide feedback more. I think in terms of communication, they've gotten a lot better on the social media side of things. The social media used to be very dead. Now it seems like they're at least posting every day, if not every other day. But I am just really ready for this season to be over, guys. I mean, we are at the point where we got the last Transphere drop. The game is not changing from now until the final end of the season. It's really not. It's like the meta is not changing significantly at all. But I kind of just want to record a video talking about my thoughts about Breakers. So that's what this is. And I know some of you guys have kind of like, you know, turned your nose up at like some of the Legends content that I've been doing. I want you guys to know that I love this game. I truly do. Is this guy really like fighting with me for supplies? What are we doing, champ? But really, all it is, I feel like just it would not only be healthy for me, but it'd be healthy for the channel, just to have other games to play in between when Breakers is dead, right? Now, like I said, there's like, it's at the current point of time, I see this as a Breakers channel, right? I'm a Breakers. Is this guy just gonna like be my sidekick the entire match? Like, just go, please. But there's other games I want to try. Like, I want to try that Demon Slayer Mario Party game. I feel like that'd be fun to do. Like other anime console games as they come out, I want to try here and there. Legends I play, like the Legends videos, the reason why I do them is because like I actively play Dragon Ball Legends, right? I don't want to be a Legends YouTuber. I really don't. I want to play Legends here and there. But in terms of like being a Legends, yo, dude, could you fuck off? Oh my god, man. But yeah, I just want, like, I'm not like 14-starring units and doing like showcases like the millisecond after they release. I'm not in that rat race, bro. You got Goresh for that. You got Ryuden for that. You got all these other guys for that. I am not jumping into that as well, bro. Like, if I'm doing Legends, it'll be just like for funsies. I'm just hopping in, doing my own thing. I am not trying to compete with the other guys. But it's also just like to expand the channel because, guys, listen. In the grand scheme of things, Breakers is a very small, niche, tight-knit community. Everybody kind of knows everybody for the most part. And in terms of creators, I'm really the only, like, consistent, like, creator for this game. Now, Stray will pop in when My Hero doesn't have anything going on. But I think Stray is, like, really the only, like, main My Hero guy to my knowledge. So I understand why he like flip-flops, but like that's something like I would like to be in a situation like Stray, where like Stray, when My Hero's dead, he's on Breakers, and when Breakers is dead, he's on My Hero, right? I feel like that's healthy. To understand like some viewers might not like the other bits of content, but I would like to think I'm providing some sort of entertainment, like to regardless of what game I'm playing, right? Now, I'm not saying you got to vibe with everything. I'm not saying you got to gel with everything. Like I didn't growing up. Like I was definitely that guy where like I would watch somebody, and if they were playing something that I like didn't want to watch, or if I didn't want to get spoiled on, like I would just not watch that video. Like, just don't watch that video then. Like, it's okay. You don't gotta watch every video. I mean, I appreciate if you feel the need to, or you want to show support, but that's basically like my goal. Like, eventually, I would like to you know, play other Dragon Ball games on the channel. Like Xenoverse, people have asked about. If you guys would like to see Xenoverse 2, I mean, the latest expansion they did is pretty cool. Now, I know I've been pretty, you know, critical of Xenoverse 2. My thoughts are, I was actually very hyped for Xenoverse 2. That when it launched, it really felt like Xenoverse 1.5. I was kind of just like, you know, wasn't really that impressed by Xenoverse 2. I was kind of just hoping for like a Xenoverse 3. Never came. They kept adding the Xenoverse 2. But this latest update seems to be really, really good. So, I'm happy for the Xenoverse 2 folks, because I know some people got a little testy when we were getting new stuff, and they were not. So, I am glad Xenoverse 2 is eating, just because it is crazy, the long stretch they had to go through without, like, any significant content updates. So I am glad that they are eating. This guy like allergic to break strikes? What the hell was that? That guy used like 6 fake deaths? Am I insane? Yeah, that's good damage. Okay.
I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of
Well, yeah, that's pretty much my rant. That's pretty much my rant, boys. I hope you guys enjoyed me kind of just ranting about the game and where my head is at. In terms of like showcases and whatnot, I've kind of done everything I wanted to really do at this point. Now, there's definitely some fun builds that we could do. I mean, I could showcase like movement speed, ice, and whatnot. And of course, if there's any like funny matches throughout the streams, I'll definitely make sure to include those. We did a stream with Goresh a while back that's going to be going up as a video down the line. But if you do see more Legends content on the channel, it's purely just because the anniversary is going on. Legends is gonna like take over the channel or anything like that. I don't really foresee anything taking over the channel for the foreseeable future. Like eventually, I would like to get to a place where I'm uploading a bunch of different games where Breakers is kind of like, the comfort game that's like, kind of always like in rotation with other games, sprinkled in here and there, right? But yeah.
Oh man.
Alright. Oh wow, this level 4 actually got body, dude.
I see.
Okay. Well, I just need 1 Q for my level 3.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger.
Honestly, I might just win by STM at this point. Yeah, oh, dude, he hasn't even worked on STM at all. Yeah, we should have this one in the bag. Yeah, we got all these transformations. Yeah, it's GG's. Like, just kill him before anything else. Oop. I want to do the key blast actually, believe it or not. Key blasts are actually pretty decent DPS when you're like up close like this. Alright, good stuff. Alright guys, that's the video. I just wanted to rant and get stuff off my chest. I hope you guys enjoyed. We're approaching season 6, dude. We're already like in the last week of May, so once we hit June, I think that's when we'll start getting whisperings and teases towards Season 6. So that'll be exciting. But just wanted to talk about where my head is at. The current state of Breakers obviously isn't the greatest. But I am confident. Things will get better. The devs have been pretty good about doing the right changes, in my opinion. I personally feel like that. But, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I appreciate the support as always, guys. The viewership has still been pretty consistent. So I do appreciate people, still checking things out, even if the game isn't doing so hot. It is sometimes it's lost on me that like it just feels a little arrogant to say that like I'm the Breakers guy. But it is nice to see when I upload a Breakers video, and even if it isn't like a new crazy unit, or even if it's not like the greatest video in my opinion, but I still try my best. Like there's still consistent viewership. For the most part, and I really do appreciate that, that we have a base for Breakers and we have a base for the channel. I do appreciate that, guys. I can't stress that enough. That's pretty much it, y'all. Comment down below all your thoughts, pretty much everything I said before. Like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe to the Ironcane channel for more videos like these, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Take care, stay safe, have fun. Peace out, dude.